Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Oakfield Farm with Seasons. So if you remember in last episode, we got this thing stuck, which I have unstuck, and we had a bit of grain stuck behind here. Now, thanks to the mod that got thrown up on Giant's Mod Hub for PC only, where you could pull up a crap ton of the console commands, thank you for the person who made this. Seriously, I think it was GTX, honestly. Lifesaver, because what I did is I went over to clear tip area, hit that, and bam, gone. Just like that. Simple. Very simple. Love that mod. Absolutely love it. No, you could probably hurt your game save using that, but if you somewhat understand some of the commands, what they do, or create a throwaway game save literally just to have to screw around with like that, yeah, it is a lifesaver. So I've actually had a little walk around to figure out what we're going to be doing today. I know, shock horror. I know what I'm going to be doing in an episode. I'm not doing it off the seat of my pants as usual. So, looking at a couple of the fields that we got planted, some of them are partly fertilized, some of them are not. So I'm going to get the forward on the sprayer again. I'm going to set that going on course play. That's going to do its own thing. I think the soil temperature is warm enough where we can get in the field and start, or fields, and start planting up north. Up here, actually. So I'm going to attempt to get that going. Actually, we'll spin this around. If you guys remember from Monday's episode as well, we have the crawler dump truck thing that I have no idea what the hell I'm going to use it for, but we'll find a way to shoehorn it and be able to use it. That I have edited. I spoke about making it go a little faster, and I have done. I upped the speed from 5 miles an hour to 10. 5 miles an hour for those things is realistic. Those things don't go very fast at all. Like a walking pace, basically, or very fast walking pace for some people. So I've upped it to 10 mile an hour. 10 mile an hour, it boogers along believable. I'm going off of the crawler tractor that I've got, and that thing does around 9-10 mile an hour, and that's metal tracks. So this being rubber tracked, I feel that speed is justifiable. And in that lighting, this tractor looks beautiful. Oh, what is it? God, this thing rolls. I don't know if it's this skid steer, whether it's the trailer or what it is, but I have noticed this thing doesn't lock down, and I have no idea why. So we'll go down to the store and pick that thing up. I don't know if it's going to fit. It may not fit on both. Well, the dumper and this. I forgot how big the skid steer was. I thought it was a bit smaller than it is. And that dump truck I don't think is exactly small neither, so we may be able to do some funkiness. That being said, we may not, so we'll try. I will imagine we would have to well, basically get it delivered, unfortunately. And at that point, I'll probably just leave this up here until I swing back up this way at some point and bring it back. Even looking at it, I don't see. I may be able to if I lift the boom of the Massey up. We may be able to. So as you see, it now has 10 mile an hour there, and we'll crank her up. And it does. Wow, 9 mile an hour, just shy of 10. And it seems quite happy at doing that speed. It seems better, it really does. So what I'm going to do is actually turn this around so it's this way. Jump into this, fire this up. And we're going to have all of the diesel noises. Jump out of that, back into this. It may, you know. Alright, that's about as close as we're getting there. That thing's loud, actually, dang. Back in the tractor to fold up these. I can't believe that's working. Perfect. That looks legit too. It looks legit like some sort of contracting thing going on. And as long as I don't do anything stupid and friggin' roll everything, we're rocking it and rolling. If I drive nice and steady, we'll be set. And that's got to be the thumbnail. Early morning lighting, I'm telling you. Well, it's not exactly early morning, but the lighting like this, it just makes photos pop so much. I just wish the trees weren't so blurry in the background there. And hell, I can even go F11 here. Find the one that says... I've not messed with this. I don't know how that works, so I've got a feeling I could screw some stuff up. And... Groove. It's same with this. This I've not screwed with because I don't know what it will do. On a throwaway game save at some point, I probably will go crazy and check out stuff and see how it all looks. Oh, F1 and print screen. Put that back on. Get back down. And get these to the yard. And hopefully they will stay on. In theory, the skid steer will stop the dump truck going anywhere. Now here's another thing I'm thinking about, making the dump truck more usable for me. I'm thinking I'm going to up the capacity of it. Right now it's like 2,500 litres. I'm thinking I may bump that up a bit. By a bit, it will be excessive. Just to make it more functionable. As it sits right now, I don't see any use for it. I really, truly don't. It could be one of those things that will have kicking around on the farm, and it gets to a point where I'm going to have to say, I just don't see the point in having this. It's not going to serve us much use, so it's going. And it's so unique and it's so cool. I kind of want to give it the time of day in the series and episodes, so I'm thinking of upping the capacity, see if it can even handle that. It may not, it may just crap itself, I don't know. And if it can, then it can be basically the manure hauler for the farm, for the fields that are around the area. That being said, we've got the hills around there too, so with that we'll need to up the horsepower, and then I'm just going down a whole different rabbit hole by doing all of that. I was going to overtake, but more as well just stay behind. So I don't know with that one. It's a really neat thing, and it's really cool. It's just, I'm already at the point of, as I'm bringing it back, can I really justify this thing? Probably not. But it is so cool. It's unique. It's different. Would you see one of these on a farm? Oh no, more than likely, unless it's a real beat up looking thing. Or a farm that diversifies and does landscaping stuff when they're not busy. Even feeding the animals, I don't see where it could be useful. Alright, we are back at base, so beacons can come off. New sounds on this thing sound awesome. I love driving this thing around now. Well, I did before, but it sounds like an absolute animal. Alright, shut that down, leave that there for now, and we will wander. Wow, this thing's actually getting some wear on it now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, I think it could do with some maintenance. This, I cannot remember what we were doing with this. I think I was attempting to see if I could use this to get the weeds, and it didn't work, or it did work. I truly can't remember now. I think it did actually, now I say that. Alright, the Hardy sprayer. I've been using the Kuhn, I want to say, sprayer that we got on. Actually, I don't even need to fill it beautiful. On. Oh, didn't I have a pallet there? Oh, that's homestead. Greenwich Valley. And I prefer it. Because it's the wheels that turn, it's a bit more predictable than the friggin' steering on the front there. And actually, I just cottoned on. When I'm turning and it's not in work mode, it's not turning. It's acting like a proper trailer. A bit more predictable. I wonder if there's a mod out there of this that's got that switched off. I like this spray because it looks good. It really does. It's detailed. What was that sound I just heard? I just heard like music playing on the recording, while recording through my headset. That was really strange. Did something pop error? No. I'm gonna stop the recording and go investigate that, because that was really strange. Okay, so I played it back. You guys will hear it. I heard it. WTF. I don't have Google Chrome open. I have OBS open. I have Phantom open. I have more than likely Steam's there, but that was like a radio coming through. And I have radio turned off. That's weird. It sounded like some drums or some sort. It was weird. I'm just looking now to find radio off. That, I don't know. No idea. The radio's off. Yeah, right there, radio off. And volume's off. Wow. I haven't got any new mods in today, so that's even stranger. Not unless it was just a sound tweak which made it sound like it was something going on. I don't know. I meant to actually look in the processes of the computer to see if there was anything going on there. Course generation. Field 2. Circle, that one. Headland 1. Generate course. It's not like there's a sound file on this, surely, because I've used this tractor so much it would have cropped up by now. Oh, it is turning. Oh, it's only when it goes past a certain degree. Got it. Okay, first waypoint, drive course. And let that do its ting. Actually, as that is doing its thing, I know I can do this successfully without it screwing up. Tab out. See if I've got anything that could possibly make any sounds. Not that I'm seeing. That was so weird. That is so weird. Yeah, I'm at a loss. And just like that track disappeared. Oh, was it not taking fertilizer? %. It's not taking fertilizer. Why is it not taking fertilizer? Okay, I guess I can't do that neither then. I'm almost certain I tried this last week, didn't I? Well, I thought I had something planned out, but evidently I don't. And now all I can think about is that random sound that appeared. It was straight up like a song or a video or... God. And yes, it's bothering me if you guys are wondering. It's bothering me dearly. Mainly because I have no freaking idea what it could have been. I really don't. Alright, so if I can't fertilize the damn things, I don't think I can plant what I want to plant. I know I was talking about that, but I don't think I can because of the soil temp. If we look at what we were due to plant in our rotation, so canola up here, soybeans up, canola down here, soybeans up north, and soybeans. Okay, we can't plant them. We're out of the plantings thing. Completely. Way out of the plant. So, really, we are fast forward in time again. Yeah, we can sell more crop off, but there's only so much of that you guys want to see, and there's only so much of that I want to do. Like that, so... fast time again? Oh, when I was doing that, it looked like rain. I'm just thinking, is there anything else I can do? Unload this stuff, wash this. So do that, and then look forward time, I guess. Actually, I guess there's nothing stopping me fast forwarding time as we're going along. and do some maintenance on stuff. And no, I don't mean painting. I'm not painting stuff. When it's got, unless it's a really bad worn texture. If it's a really bad worn texture, I'll put the money in and paint it. Because I don't consider that cheating if it just looks god-awful. Where a modder's not been asked to properly do it. That being said, can you blame him? Even Giants don't properly do it on their older stuff. Which is a shame. How? We don't even have hoses on this. That's how lazy they were. I need to ask the question. I straight would love to ask them is, why did they not put hoses on everything? And if they said, well, time, okay. Do you expect modders to put hoses on stuff? And like, granted, I would personally, but you kind of can't, as my argument with most stuff is it FS19 standard? Well, FS19 standard is so split between the middle. You got stuff that was put into the game from the older generations, which still look fantastic like this, but don't have the hoses. So is it completely FS19 spec? No. And then you got other stuff, mods that come into the game which are extremely old models from old versions of the game, which have tried to make FS19 spec. Heston Baylor is what comes to mind there. So I don't know. Don't have much of an argument when it comes down to that anymore, I guess. Thinking of it. Alrighty. Go into here. I'll repair. 1.5 grand. Repainting is extortionate from what people have said. And to me, Giant should have had it as though it's that two thing. Whether you want to repaint a machine or whether you want to repair it. Hence why Seasons have done it like that. I guess there's a lot of people who are thinking of doing it. Now I got that twin track, the other tractor there. And honestly, I can't remember if I had one in this game save. I really can't. I got a feeling I did, but I don't know. I may get rid of it because I just don't think I'm going to use it. I've got, wow, so many damn tractors. People always say, why do you have so many tractors? Diversity. Keep it different. Change it up a bit every once in a while. And that's the truth. That's the reason I have it. So many tractors. Yeah, Royal Farm would probably have maybe 4 tractors. Depends on how many people they have on year-round. But I like to have a different flavour of all sorts of stuff. Alright, that up. Should have just left it on, actually. This has got to be custom sounds. This... probably throw it in here, I guess. Throw it in here, out of the way. Out of sight, out of mind. Like I said, I want to have a use for it. Will I have a use for it? I just don't know. I really don't. No, we won't keep the skid steer in there. I was going to say, shall we keep the skid steer in there, but... that I like to keep around out here. Popped a little wheelie there. Oh, that bucket's too wide to go through there. Looks like it'd be a perfect spot. Nope. Yeah, maybe I will throw it in here. And then you watch, I'll be wondering where the hell I've put the skid steer. I can see it now. Alright, let's get some fast time moving here. rather not have to rinse through the game like this, but really, I just wish I had more to do in the off-season in the game. It's one thing that's been bugging me is you don't. As of right now, you can do forestry and that, take care of your animals, but that's about it. And even then, once you've done that for the day, reality is you don't need to go do anything with the animals until the next day. I guess unless you've got a lot of animals, which I don't. My main thing is arables, so I'll always have a few just to be, not to be different, but to have some extra stuff to do. I guess what I'm really getting at is with the seasons, now the season's out, I'm really missing the straddle. Really missing it. I'd probably put it down in the same place, have it down here, be doing the same sort of thing, but it was something else to do. It's fun. Some decent-ish money to be made out of it too, actually. I think if memory serves as well, I was actually waiting for the price of the green to go up a little. I think it was going to go up in the next little bit. The JCB, that's one I can get rid of too because I've got the Fent now. Yeah, I may actually get rid of that and that because this and this can do a lot of the work. Hal, this thing is actually incredibly powerful for what it is too. It would appear. Tucked away in here, I've got the combo. Alright, has the prices gone up? Yeah, it has a little. A little. Now what we could do end up doing is going to the next level, 2,000. And the mod that is able to do that, I believe, is the one that you can do all the commands with too. I think it is that one. Alrighty. We'll go 11 hours. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got something to damn do. It's raining. Wonderful. We need the rain. That I can deal with. Alright, let's blip forward so it's... we can actually see what we're going on, what we're doing. Greg demanded the Oakfield barn, aka the one that's on site. It's definitely getting colder. Alrighty, how are the sheep? AKA, what's their water level like? I'm paranoid about that now. Yeah, it's getting down there, so we need to go fill that. We'll go ahead and do that. Overkill, but, well, it's the closest vehicle. Unfortunately, the windscreen wipers on this do not work. Which I was, admittedly, when I saw that and found out about that, I was kind of disappointed. That's a feature that's been kicking around for a long time. I'm surprised he never put that in on this. I think this 6920's wipers work. I'll say that, I'm not 100% sure. But I think they do. Well, it'd be neat, and it'd probably never happen because they've got the water pump in the game now. That doesn't work. If it rains, the water troughs fill up to 100% with rainwater. Over time, not instantly, but that'd be kind of neat, I think. And it probably wouldn't be far off from the truth too. There's some thunder in the game. Haven't had the thunder and lightning at night yet, so you can't see the lightning. It'd be kind of cool to see that. I don't think I've had that at least. Now I wonder if I'm not able to spray the crop until after spring. I wonder. That's what I'm thinking with the crop at least. Because I can't do anything with it as far as spraying until then. I thought it would be first growth stage, but obviously not. And we've still got grass, so the sheep are doing okay. It won't be until winter hits, which is technically 2 days in game from now. The wool production is slow, but that is my own fault because I, well, didn't give them water. Silage is, well, still here. We could put that back on. I was hoping this would actually be an episode of doing some actual farming, but it's not, again. So it would be apparent that I need to do some off-camera work to get to a point where we can. That'll probably end up us into winter, so I've got to do a episode of snow plowing. Plus I want to give that snowblower a go. Which is the reason, honestly, the fast track's there for that type of stuff. Just seems a bit of a waste. And as I've been recording this, my nose is getting rather stuffy. Some of you may or may not know Mrs. Jess. She's picked up a cold from school. She's a school teacher, so the inevitable happens. I am probably going to come down with it, more than likely. Now, touch wood on that one. My throat is not feeling too bad today at all, but my nose is getting stuffy. So, yeah. I hope with the class header trailers, they work better than the friggin' header trailer for this. Giant should have got their own made header trailers for this. I don't know why they didn't. Why do we need new header trailers? The one we have in game works fine. No, but it's wrong. The thing probably has its own header trailer branded up with Adco. Put it in the game. It's gonna work better. But now we have to deal with that crap. So number one complaint I think a lot of people have with using this machine is the header trailer just sucks. It's not. I don't think it's properly sized for that header. And yes, I know there is a header trailer up on the in-game mod hub, but that I can see daylight from each side. I'm fine. That is an American style, and it's very, very good header trailer for if you're doing American maps. I have a hard time putting that on the UK map. It'd be nice if we had a proper trailer which is actually meant for that header. Whether it's UK style, I don't care. It'd be nice if we just had a header trailer that worked with that. Alright, jump into this. I may actually leave this out to give it a bath. I think that still works like that. That and the Ford. So if it rains, I have no qualms them getting clean. These two. But I'm not going to clean them. And I know that will wind some people up. I used to never clean machinery and oh lord. Why don't you clean your machinery? Well, realistically speaking, it's a farm. You're not going to find stuff stupidly clean all the time. Johnny3088 changed my opinion on that because, well, he is obsessively clean freak as far as his tractor goes. Like, the interior, I get. The outside, not so much. The interior is your office. You want that to be clean. You don't want that to be caked in mud and nasty. The outside, every once in a while, when it's time, give her a clean. But I'm not gonna go, okay, end of day, give it a clean, sort of thing. And I'm not saying Johnny does that by any means. So whenever he gets time, he washes the thing. Actually, what am I doing? I usually throw this down in that field. I was just going to back it, scooch it over there, but no. And I think we're coming to a close on the video anyway, so another screwing around in the yard episode, unfortunately. Apologies about that. I thought I could actually do some proper agricultural work, but I guess not. So I will straight up promise you guys the next time I do a video, we will actually be doing something of use. More than likely, if we get snow during winter, it'll be that. If not, then you'll come back in spring when we can do more stuff. It's around that time, actually, I want to look at getting cows anyway. So we'll be spending big money then. I'll probably actually sell off a lot of the grain too off camera. And get that done. So I'll finish off this episode by dragging the Ford out, and we'll leave this out. I think the Ford's actually, well, it's still hooked up to the sprayer, I'm not sure. Pretty sure it is. And in theory, if I'm correct in saying it, these will get clean. That's one. Run down around the corner here. I'm pretty sure it's in here. Yeah, there it is. And the wipers work on this, even though the wipers are broken and he's never updated it, I don't think. I forgot about that. The arm, yeah. It's a little broken. Made me laugh when I realised that. Park that there to protect the spikes. So, I will bid you guys farewell. Apologies. Well, actually, looks like it's getting clean already. Apologies for it being a kind of somewhat boring episode, in my opinion. Hopefully, I can figure out that sound thing. Let me know what you guys thought that sound was, because I have no friggin' idea. Until next time, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Later.